In this video, we're going to look at some of the types of project that can be supported in ES. So far we've looked at one project type, which is a single asset for a point of sale piece. But just looking at some of the other options that we've got available here, and this is just a small selection. We've got the ability to do brochure, catalogue, bookwork using a flat plan. And we can see that we've got some example pages here that I've already populated in advance. Lots and lots of options here. You'll see that this page is on 2 of 2, so you've still got the revisioning, you've still got the full audit tracking going on here, but we're actually handling multiple pages. Just to touch on some of the options that are available here, we can actually view a virtual book of that content, so that way if you've got multiple pages you can actually view it in this method. You can share this link out, you can even annotate and approve on this content, search on this content that we see here. Different ways to actually view this content that we see. So we've got a contents marker, we can take it into simulation view or double page view. This all works on iPad as well, so lots of ways of consuming that content. We've got the ability to repurpose content, so we can either repurpose assets if you want to crop those assets. Let's say you want to crop an image or change the resolution of an image or a video. That's supported in the platform. We can repurpose this style of content as well, so we've got the ability to select pages in the flat plan, merge those, let's say for instance convert them to 1.3, downsample them to 100 dpi, convert it to RGB, trim it, put it into spreads. That will then convert all of that into that alternative format, ready for HTML repurposing or whatever that target format is. So this really is in the realms of kind of omni-channel in terms of making sure that content goes out very, very quickly to all the channels that it needs to go to, regardless of the style of project that you're using. In this example, we're looking at a flat plan. We do have the ability to handle 3D. So if we have a look at a 3D example here, let's actually have a look at a 3D file. So this is a 3D collada file, and again we've got the ability to have full approval tracking on this. We can actually view this within the viewer. You can just see this loading up now. This will take a few seconds to draw in. Again, we've got the ability to assign annotations on, and we can move those annotations around and actually view that in space. That way we can see that content. We've got the ability to handle HTML. So if I have a look at an HTML example, we can see, so this is HTML, and we can see there's actually animation on this content, and we can see that that's going through that annotation. And again, we've got the ability to annotate directly onto that page to be able to select changes. So that way we've got all of that control, and it also supports video, which I'll show you a quick example of. So we can see if I go into here, we've got some video content, and this is really, really handy because it allows you to actually annotate directly onto the video. So if I launch this video, we can see, I go to the beginning, I can play this video, and we can see that's running. And if I want to place a video on, sorry, an annotation onto the page, we've got the ability to do that. And we can see that if I place an annotation on, that it actually appears in the timeline here. So if I say example annotation, we can actually extend how long that annotation appears on. So I can press play, and we can see that annotation then appears and disappears. Again, we can see that running through. So lots and lots of options here. We can actually expect this video on a frame by frame basis, so that way if you do want to place annotations on, you've got the ability to do that. I'm just going to say remove logo. So again, another example, and we can see that frame is now, annotation has now been placed onto there. So lots of examples available on that score.